Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold birds,
Mic just needs a moment. I've got some technical problems, as you can see by the corner of the screen. It's just black. Yes, just give me a moment. Hello! Okay, right, so that seems to be working now. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's angle that a bit better. Let's go here. Is that good? Too far away? I don't know, it's a 16mm lens, so I guess 20mm in real money. How's it going, everybody? How are we all? How's things? Is everyone ready for Christmas, winter solstice, not Christmas, dark times, light times? Maybe we're in the southern hemisphere and it's super, super bright and warm and lovely. Swapsies? Swapsies? Everybody? How is everyone? We just like turn towards you, but otherwise that'll be fine. Thank you so much. It just is what it is. I mean, Saber does this. Saber just does that constantly. We have some presents for them. I got this today. Honestly, cats get all the best toys. It's a fish. It's a fishy fish. It's a catnip fish. We also have this. This is cool. Anna Ferret has been attacking this already. And Anna Ferret has also been eating this. Some you're so mice. Little mices. So yeah, the kitty cats have been playing. Videos have been a making. I have not been away. I have been very, very busy. I've got some cool, fun stuff to show you all. It's a crunch fish. Yes, exactly. Can the world just pretend Christmas doesn't exist over on Twitch there, A's? Yeah, I mean, look, I get you. I do. Christmas is interesting. It is one of the more stressful times of year for me, and I'm sure that's true for all of you as well. I'm sure that's exactly how you feel. Hail Satan! I love it. Oh, I love it. An eek. I love it. I need that. Although I prefer. It's not my favourite, but still. I like the pun. Woke up at 4 AM and had a super busy day. It was stressful, but been recovering since getting home. Amazing, Charlie. I hope you're having a lovely time. Looks like a snow globe outside here. Does it? Ashley, does it? I need to see pictures. Do you know what it looks like out here? It's grey. Do you know what it is? Weirdly, and this is really strange, and it's true for North America as well, for most of it. It is bizarrely warm right now. For different reasons. But yeah, it's kind of a high pressure system going over at the moment, and it is, well, 9 degrees Celsius. So that's not your freedom unit. Someone can do the translation. to Fahrenheit. But 9 degrees Celsius is like, it's not cold. Do you know what I mean? It's not warm, but it's not cold. It's almost autumnal. If only we could divide the population and stagger having Christmas at different times. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Flu vaccine this year was bad match for dominant strain. This is true, but then again... Actually, there were kind of like two, in the UK anyway, the NHS, NICE, have kind of chosen two suppliers, and one of them is slightly better for the dominant strain. But they didn't fuck up. It's just just a new strain, and it's kind of taken everything by storm. Both are equally effective in with autism, though. You have to read between the lines there. Can't say it on YouTube. Sister may be coming over at some point. Amazing. She can join in. I prefer an indica dominant strain. Oh, well, if that's the case, you're going to really appreciate my next video, DJ. Almost freezing in the Netherlands. It amuses me. I'm sure we're supposed to have a fight. Yeah, I bet. It depends what they're bringing. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Gemma. Hello, Strange Quasar. Hello, Ricketique. Hello, Zebird. Hi, everyone. Right, okay, so here's the deal. Today is not Christmas. This is not a Christmas stream. I was not planning on doing Christmassy things today. There is zero Christmas in this stream. There is a tree now. It's here. There is a tree. It's a token tree. And there is tinsel. So there is some semblance of festivities. But there were tinseled cats. Yeah. So Princess Polly loves her tinsel. In fact, Princess Polly loves tinsel very, very much. In fact, Princess Polly... Has anyone ever had a cat or heard of a cat that collects socks? Well, we don't have that. Princess Polly collects tinsel. Princess Polly comes up, picks up the tinsel and runs off with it. She takes it into the kitchen and she buries it like... She can get under the kitchen like counters. She can kind of squeeze under where the kitchen counters are. She goes under there. She makes a nest of tinsel. It's really, really weird. It's really, really weird. I've never heard of a cat do anything like that. Yeah, she collects tinsel and then buries it. So if there's any tinsel in the house or on a Christmas tree, tinsel comes straight off. Polly will take it off and run off with it. She makes nests with it. I don't know what's going on inside her head. We could pathologize. How did Emma take to the Christmas hat? Is all your blood still inside? Yeah. She actually took to it really, really well. I was surprised. I was really surprised. I knew I was risking life and limb doing that. I thought she was super cute as well. Anna Ferret is wild. I don't want to spoil it. I have a video coming up, which I'll upload to the channel really soon. If I wasn't streaming, I'd have uploaded it today. That's how soon. And it involves Anna Ferret. It involves Hydra. It involves some of the other animals as well. Catnip is involved. So yes. It may or may not be a cat video. I wish I had the snow around my house now. When I was on the west coast visiting family, either Grasstall and Queen. Yeah, grass is all like super green. Like we have like, yeah, you wouldn't know. I mean, look, it's muddy and it's like, you know what I mean? Wet, muddy and wet and grey. But actually it's not particularly wintry. We've not really had much snow or ice or anything like that really. In fact, like I say, it's unseasonably warm. It's like 9 degrees Celsius. Just kind of warm. And in the United States right now, I checked your weather, and you know, huge swathes of the United States is experiencing a high pressure zone right now. So lots of fog, lots of. It's white here in Eastern Canada. Nice. I think probably one of my favorite Christmases was going to Eastern Canada at Christmas. Eastern Canada is nice. Everything's just white though. There's like no contrast. It's just white. New leaves on various spring plants. Really, Harriet? I haven't checked. But I'd love to see some spring plants like emerging. That would be really cool. But it's not cold at Eve. It's still warm. Lots of snow here in central Canada. Nice. Not looking forward to the drive home. Yeah, I get that. Crazy weather swings in North Carolina. Yeah. It's strange. I didn't really want to do this stream by talking about the weather, but it is notable in that it's a very unwhite Christmas. It's... In fact, there's an aurora going on right now. I looked in the Discord, Scratch Your Face Discord. I had a look in Discord, and there's aurora pictures in Discord from Europe, from Germany. Deutschland. Deutschland has aurora, which means that the aurora here will be further north, you see. Will be even more impressive, except it's obviously we have cloud in the way. So there's like a beautiful auroral display going on right now. Then a thick layer of cloud, and I'm under the thick layer of cloud. So, where do I post snow pictures in the Discord? You've got weather, the weather channel, you've got seasonal, you've got general channel, or you could it could go in a number of places. Have fun. I don't think it's a bad place to post them. Yeah, the clouds are really frustrating. Look, if you've not seen the aurora stream, the aurora has a place in my heart. Like a real do you know what? That was one of the best memories ever. Was aurora stream night. That was incredible. Get in the garden. You have quite dark skies. Yeah, we have super dark skies. There's a photos channel too. Yes, there is a photos channel. Yeah, it's super dark here because we're surrounded by ocean and there's not much in the ocean except for like oil rigs. There's not much like light being emitted out there. So yeah, it would be great. I would love to do the stream outside. In fact, the weather's really, really good right now. It's like just put a coat on and you'll be fine. It's not cold. Here in the Netherlands, it's just above freezing. Really, Anik? Nature Channel 2? Yeah, we have a Nature Channel 2 Discord. Yes, I forgot. So your snow pictures could quite possibly fit into weather, nature. We like to categorize things. Art, possibly. General. -5 in a snowstorm. I do like the snow. Do you guys like the snow? I'm a big fan. Not having to like drive in it or walk in it or whatever. But it's pretty. It's pretty. And the cats have got different reactions to the snow. So some of them love the snow. Some of them are not so keen on the snow. And it's hilarious to watch cats experience their first snow. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think the hydrates, any of them, have seen snow yet. Like proper like it's so funny. I will even bring snow in for the cats. So they can put their paws in it and go, ugh. I think I like the idea of snow more than actual snow. Charlie, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm the same as that's perfect. There you go. That's what I'm describing. Yeah, I like the snow. In my mind. Watching snow from a window is nice. Basically, I want to be inside with a mug or a flask of tea, looking at the snow out there. That is effectively what I'm talking about. Yeah, what Johnny said. The idea of snow rather than actual snow. I'd like to know more if it snows so much I had to stay home. That is also fine and perfectly valid. Reminds me of my son. That was my son's attitude. He was like, it needs to snow more. so we can get snowed in. Shyamala, welcome. Hi, good to see you. I was showing one time a cat came running out the door and then leapt into the air instantly. Yeah, cats get surprised by snow. I feel like from the cat videos I've seen on the internet, pre-AI I would have to say, because AI cat videos are not the same. Mostly because it doesn't really understand cat. Cats seem to think that the top layer of snow is solid. Cats like perceive it, in my opinion, that it's like more weight bearing than it actually is. And then cats like their paws sink in. And they either go, this is fine, this is fine. Or they freak out. I'd welcome snow here if it didn't turn into a sludgy brown wet mess. Yeah. Excuse me for my yawning. Oh, yeah, I'm a little tired. When they shake their front paws between steps. Yes, that's it, Nikki. Yeah. They sort of like... It's hilarious. Let's just say, if we had snow forecast, I would be outside filming the cats all day. I would do nothing else. My entire day would just be recording the cats in the snow. Particularly, like, I want to see Anna Ferret for the first time in the snow. I want to see Anna Ferret in the snow so much. Like, most of our cats are just like old and experienced, just like whatever. They just deal with it. But like the young ones would be hilarious. All of my screens are black, by the way. So this stream is either still working or it's stopped. We'll find out in a second. I reckon we're good. I reckon we're good. Okay, minimalist audio, but yeah, I think it's working now. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm not sure what will happen then. I don't want to like jiggle any cables to see. It should be fine, to be honest. Everything should be okay. Everything is secure and good. It should be good. Should be good. That's what happens when you touch the magical stream cables. Yes, exactly. The cables must not be touched, but they're fine. Actually, the only cable that's kind of risky is like this, like your USB one that's kind of trailing across here to the camera. The others should be fine, so I don't know what that was about. One time in the mountains in Scotland, it was like 30 degrees C and the sun was out, walking around in t-shirts making snow angels. Nice. What kind of mic is this? This is the Shure SM7B. It's an old mic, but incredibly popular. It's a mic that requires an awful lot of gain, but it is popular, and you'll see a lot of people using them because they're just great. It's absolutely solid, super reliable mic. It's got this weirdly exposed little cable here. But other than that, it's great. Don't cross the streams. Oh, you're 3 months late for that. Are we watching the Gremlins? Perhaps they messed with the wires, maybe. Yes, Gibson. Gib. Snowcat, come here. Gib. Don't be suspicious. He's being suspicious. Oh, I got Julian as well. I'm basically fishing for cats. I am. Okay, I got him. Okay, come closer, so I can grab you. Boom. Okay. Sorry, Gibson. And he's gone. That was Gibson. Did you enjoy your very brief? Did you enjoy your very brief gaze? Oh, I got Tosca. I got Tosca. I got Tosca. Fishing for cats is fun. Exactly. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, hang on. I've got a Tosca on the table now. Can you see Tosca's head? Okay, so I can grab you. Don't tell them they'll escape. Exactly. I'm catfishing. Right. You can be here, but you can't press anything. This way. This way. This way. You've got to come into frame, Tosca. Do you understand? Content creation. You have to be in... You can't be there. You have to be here. Okay, right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this irritating bit of like silver foil off, which is gold foil. So. Okay. Deploy the Leatherman. Other brands are available. This could end in blood. It didn't end in blood. Oh, it's very satisfying. This it's like very satisfying. Okay. Tosca. Hello. Do something active, please. Be entertaining. Tosca just wants to eat things. She's so weird. She just wants to eat things, and she gets really active when there's flies around. You know, like a mosquito or just a fly. She eats them, which is really gross. But she just slams against the window, and then eats them. That's what she does. She just wants to eat things. Okay. Duchess was displeased to not be able to claw the gifts in wrapping paper. Oh, of course she should be able to claw the gifts in wrapping paper. She's helping you open the presents, which is a bit early, is it not? Dark, less volatile, anapheric. Yes. Yeah. Tosca is more serious. Tosca is more serious. Tosca is also very soft. She's a proper cuddle cat, you know? Do you know? I'm describing you. You could come and say hello properly. Making me look like a weirdo, Tosca. Afraid that ship has sailed. Regard the cat. She didn't like the autofocus on the lens. I think she the lens went burp burp burp, and she was like, oh, what the hell is that? Okay, I'll put you down now. Okay, she gone. But she'll be back. I'll just give her something else to eat. She'll be back. We had a Nika cat once. Bobtail calico. Aww. Okay, Tosca is my favourite of the bunch, I think. You reckon? Tosca is very much Nina's cat. Tosca has decided that she has a favourite person, and that favourite person is not me. So does Melina. Is Melina a... Come here. A very, very chatty cat? Because Dottie is intensely chatty. And also kind of like... She whines a lot. She's got quite like a whiny voice. You'll see. I'll get Dot for you. You can see. She's like, no, leave me alone. Tosca, please just stop looking at the thing. Just Tosca's on the floor, facing away, right? Where the sort of like her body's away. Oh, that's it. Just make them. Yes, good. Yes, I've caught a cat. Yes, I'm here. Excellent. Okay, let me catch you. I just want to... Okay, never mind. The cats do not wish to be caught today. The cats do not wish to be caught today. Ugh. I got some fluff on my face. Julian. Julie, come on in. Yeah. Meow. This is Julian. Would you like this whole entire catnip fish? I present it to you as a trophy, as an offering of peace and goodwill to all kitty cats. To all of autistic cats everywhere. What you got on your tail? Autistic cats everywhere. They don't want to be captured. They don't. They're very, very independent. Julian's got the best purr. I just need to move you off that because that controls the stream, Julian. You can't press buttons. Okay, this is yours. Okay, well done. You had a very small, very sweet Neep. Yeah, he's got a really sweet voice. Gather the boxes. Yeah, yes. Yes, summon the boxes. Cats will park themselves in the boxes. We just put the boxes down. Hey. Julian. Let's go down. Want to go over here? Go for this one? No? Okay. No worries, no problem. Thank you for your fluff, Julian. I appreciate it. Right. Julian giveaway. No! I can't give Julian away. I miss having a big tabby boy. Yeah! Jasper is even more chonky. I'm kind of fond of like big tab cats. To be fair. I do like a tab cat. Do you know what? I think it's probably from the Patchwork Cat book. I reckon. I might have to read the Patchwork Cat book on Patreon and just put it out there as a video, just because. I think you don't have to watch it, but like the Patchwork Cat is such a core memory of mine, and I think I kind of relate that to tab cats. I visited family who are not like to see snow in summer, who are more likely to see snow in summer than winter. Really? Never heard of it. Ashley. Oh, right. In that case, I have to do it because you need to hear of it. I love one so much. They are so lovely. They need to be converted to brushes. My face looks from spine. Thanks, Mike. I'm really enjoying Channel Cat Stream. Yeah, it's predominantly my energy level being rather low. Did you like Cat's New Kid too, Mike? Yeah, I did, but I never really kind of got on with any. I remember once when both my parents were working at night, I used to have to stay over in a neighbour's house, and they had a couple of cats. A big fat tab cat called Percy, and a little black cat called Spit. I don't know why. I didn't name them. I was only little. And I kept trying to make friends with them, but the cats just, yeah, they didn't care. They were not human cats, if that makes sense. They didn't like people. And I kept trying to get the cats to come in and like, this vision would be like, hey, come on. They'd be like, nope. I've always loved tab cats too. My first cat was a tab, and now Maurice is a big tab cat. Yes, Maurice is a beautiful, beautiful tab cat. And Appa is slightly smaller, but long. Tabby brother. We've had cats and dogs, but not at the same time. Cats and dogs are great. Cats and dogs, literally, they are fine friends. In fact, actually, Saber and Maisie, Maisie's our border collie, were really good friends until Maisie got a bit too big. They used to literally like wrestle on the floor and stuff. It was kind of weird to see. They had great fun. I know the song you're referencing there. I did find the harder you try to be friends with a cat, the less interested they are. Yeah, kind of. They're really long now. Get longer or something. It's true. Even Anna Ferret is quite long. I mean, when I was picking Tosca up, I held Tosca off the ground and her feet were still on the floor. Do you know what I mean? You go to pick them up and all they're doing is just making themselves longer. They're just basically just like extending their legs. You know how cats can control their own gravitational field? It's the same thing. In the Moomin's AT series, there's a scene where Moomin is desperately trying to get a tiny dragon to love him, but the dragon isn't too bothered. This dragon is a cat dragon, like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, which is basically a cat. Toothless and Saber are effectively equivalent. My parents' cat's the brother is now almost 9 kilos and the sister maybe 6. It's not really a fair contest anymore. Wow. What kind of cat is that? Is it a Maine Coon? Or just a very big cat? Yeah, I'm fond of like a big cat. But then again, you can also have multiple cats. It is indeed a cat dragon. I love how the dragon chews a snufkin though. Exactly. They like independence. They're like kids that don't want to go in the car seat on the floor. As a kid, I used to meow to the neighbour's cats and I was convinced I was having conversations with them. You probably were. But, you know, what you were communicating may not have come across the way you intended. That's how this works. Okay, so, right. Christmas streams. I have planned them, but I haven't scheduled them in the scheduler yet. But they will be done very, very soon. There is going to be a stream tomorrow, but time to be confirmed. That is still in the air. Christmas Day, there will be approximately 2 streams. There may be more, but we'll see. Boxing Day, there probably won't be, but there might be a video on Boxing Day. Shape of Soup, you have company. Everyone has company. Actually, there's a schedule. There is, but it's draft, and I haven't shared it yet. But there is more content. Julian's having a shower on the floor. He's just having a shower in the corner. Met Mahogany Cat last weekend. Loved humans, was scared of cars. That's probably sensible. I have an Onyx Cat. This is just from Helen and fam. Regard. It has a small piece of cat fluff on it. This is very cute. Also lives next to this for Wendy. This one.
I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them.
Please. That's just streams are very special to me. Yeah. It sounds strange, but it felt a little bit like a public good. So, you know, on that basis, there will be streams. There will be Christmas streams. There will be Christmas Day streams. I have I've got 2 planned on Christmas Day, but I've just got to like pick the time slot. They're broadly similar to last year, but I have to move them about a bit. Sad Fingers is a internet sort of webcomic as made by a chap called David Firth. Yeah, it'd be good to see you, Josh, Ashley, if you can. But there's no stress or pressure. In fact, there's nothing I wouldn't say there's anything you'd particularly miss, to be honest. It's more sort of hangout, chill stuff. The concentration's left my brain for today. There's nothing going on. Hi, Chinooka. Effectively, yes, that is it. Very, very little running on my brain. It's called Boxing Day because December 26th is the marathons for all the Rocky movies. That's funny. Wendy, it's called Boxing Day because Victorian servants were given their box gift from their employer. Interesting. Will the streams be here or on Discord? These ones I'm planning, Lissa, will be for YouTube. But all info is on Discord. So if you're a member and you're on Discord, you won't miss anything. That's nearly a guarantee because you'll get a notification. In fact, I have therapy scheduled for tomorrow. Really? On Christmas Eve? So it's Wednesdays every 2 weeks. This year's going to be Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Good timing if ever there was one. I think it probably is. I think it's quite good to chat through stuff. Quite tempted to get up at 1 AM on Boxing Day to watch Stranger Things. Oh, is that when the second lot? I haven't watched any of the latest season yet. Is that when like the next episodes drop? Because I'll probably do something like that on like maybe the 27th or something. I'll probably just do nothing. I'll probably just rot on the couch and watch like all of the Stranger Things with just like snacks and no obligations. But it's like I need some like cocoon time. Do you know what I mean by that? Latest season's so good. Amazing. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I'd be distracted by all the kids that are growing up now. Because they're all adults now and they've all appeared in other things. Dentist, top 10 worst places to go for me. Top 10? It's got to be higher than top 10. I'm planning to crash on the 27th. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it's important actually to have something to, I guess, look forward to. It's hard to explain. I think of, I find it really helpful to think of things in like as like seasons almost in my head. Like, okay, I've just got to get through this, and then, or I've just got to do this, but afterwards, and I can just sort of focus on that afterwards thing, and then sort of try and power through it almost. That's my advice, by the way, for getting through stuff at Christmas. I've got tons actually. I have a specific video which I published last year on tips for dealing with it with Christmas. It is worth a watch if I do say so myself. Can't crash till January, talks us off school. Yeah, there is that. Actually, when kids grow up a little bit, there is a bit of an advantage there. That's something you can look forward to, I suppose. Don't you have to spend time with your family though, Mike? Yes, I do. Sounds like a busy day on Christmas. Well, it's more or less split. So tomorrow we're hosting some family for a meal. Typically, because Nina is like half Norwegian, and in Norway they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So the traditional Christmas day is Christmas Eve. So that's tomorrow. So that's kind of like our household's Christmas. It's kind of Christmas Eve. It's kind of gone that way. Christmas Day is more sort of slightly biased towards my parents. It's a bit more complicated this year for reasons I've already explained on the channel. In fact, I made a video about it at the beginning of the year. Don't ever accuse me of clickbait, by the way, in that respect. You know, I posted a very difficult video earlier in the year, broadly about healthcare passports and autism advocacy, or healthcare/medical advocacy. You need to watch that video. Actually, every single one of you is going to be in a similar position at some point in your life. Sorry for the bad omen there. You do need to have a watch of that video. It'll help you prepare. And it's good to have things kind of stashed away. I'm not talking about wills. I'm talking about like documenting your intentions and, you know, support requirements. It's really important to have that stuff documented. So yeah, so that makes Christmas really complicated because it's kind of like a bit more fractious now and a bit more much, well, I say a bit more difficult. It's considerably more difficult. So yes, so that's Christmas. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure that out regarding timing. So that's kind of why scheduling is a challenge. It's obviously something that I want to do, but also it's kind of around those other things too. So yes, I do have family obligations, multiple family obligations, but and slotting in live streaming around that is my plan. But obviously, you know, it's not something I can say like. So last year I was able to say, I think a week in advance, maybe even 2 weeks in advance, hey, here are the dates for the Christmas live streams, right? So this time last year, I did streaming over Christmas, lots of streaming over Christmas. In fact, there were Christmas Eve streams. There were 3 streams on Christmas Day. There was a Boxing Day stream. There was a New Year's Eve stream. Do you know what I mean? There was a lot of streaming. And I told you those dates way in advance, but I can't do that right now. So that's kind of, it is a bummer, but I have like my titles and thumbnails done. Do you know what I mean? So I know what I'm going to do. I have prepared a video, which I think you guys are going to love. But believe it or not, YouTuber, entertainer, I don't know what label you guys want to attach to me, but I'm kind of like a real human being. And a weird sort of, that sounds facetious, and I don't mean it in any way. I do not mean that to be facetious. But it's like, fuck. Okay, so how do I plan this? How do I make that kind of work? So it's difficult. It's difficult. So, but then again, it's no more difficult. It's no more difficult than to be your own toxic boss. That's actually probably quite good. That's a good way to think about it. Actually, that is a good way to think about it. So it's no different. What I'm trying to say is like, a real human being, really. Yeah, not an actual person. Yeah. You'd be surprised the kind of like messaging that heads towards like people that make content on YouTube. It's really strange. It's like, okay. But yeah, so it's, in some respects, my situation is slightly different, but it's not really different in that it still breaks down into obligations. It still breaks down into kind of like socializing. It breaks down into social performance and consequences. It still breaks down into kind of like spoon theory or spell slots and trying to figure out and like plan your energy and what you're going to do afterwards to recover, or if you are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So in some respects, it's actually very similar to what every single person has to deal with, pretty much. Even those that are not in contact with their families, for whatever reason, have got similar things going on. And Christmas is a really fractious time, and it's kind of difficult, and it's very performative. Christmas is incredibly performative. In fact, I'd say Christmas is probably the only time of year when neurotypicals, and it's not the streaming that's stressing me out. it's Christmas is I think the time of year when neurotypicals get to experience a taste of what it's like to be autistic. I think in my opinion, hot take, because the additional demands on autistic people, by extension ADHDers, etc. During the Christmas period, right? And those demands have increased, okay? That's true for allistics and neurotypical people too. It pushes a lot of neurotypical people to absolute distraction. And I do kind of feel like, hey guys, welcome. Welcome to my world. I went out today to pick up a few things. I ran a few last minute errands. That's where I got some of the cat things from. Okay, I ran a few last minute errands today, and the standard of driving on the roads and people just walking around barging into each other, not out of meanness, just because they are completely distracted. People are in their own world. I guess it's hard for me to explain the psychological state of everyone around me, but like, it's so busy. I went into Marks and Spencer's and walked out with only one thing. A little cake. because it's just there's people everywhere, and everyone is like literally just like, I'm not saying there's like aggression and stuff, maybe there is a tiny bit, but like people are literally bumping into people left, right and center all over the place. People are driving like terribly, like too fast, too slow, all over the place. There's so much traffic, there's so many people. I didn't realize the Isle of Man had so many people on it. But yeah, it's just become incredibly busy today. Very unlike the video I posted on Patreon over the weekend, where I walked you through Christmas High Street, and it was all quite nice. That was much quieter. But I also think, like, hey everyone, welcome to my world. Zara Beth is a name that's new to me. Lissa made a nice video with tips for navigating the holidays, just posted today. Yeah, feel free to check it out. Thanks for the recommendation, Lissa. It's not a name I've heard before. Is it an autistic content creator? Is it someone new? Is it a completely different thing? I'll happily take any tips I can. If one were to purchase an advent calendar at this time, imagine one would be ethically required to eat 23 chocolates. Yeah, you got to catch up. But like, yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to be down on it. But it does kind of give me a bit of, it does make me feel quite defeated this year. But it's just the way it is. It just is. It just is. Hey, Julian. How's it going? How are you feeling today? You good? Yeah, I'll slow blink you back. Julian and I, we have this little slow blink thing going on. He sort of looks at me, wishes his tail, does a little blink, and I do a slow blink, and then he does a slow blink, and then he meows, and then we get all the day. That's the routine. That's the Julian. Not all cats are like that, but just is what it is. Most seems to just a quiet space you can retreat to at any time. Yeah. Oh, she's a wheelchair user and posts some really great content about accessibility and accommodations. Amazing. I think this whole kind of like quiet place you can retreat to, and to be fair, I did make a video, and I do advocate for environmental change and also making your own oasis, etc. But I can tell you this, it's not practical during much of the festive period. It's really, that's kind of, I suppose, partly the issue, right? Because you have to be able to manage more. There's more pressure in and around Christmas. It's difficult. So, for example, if your oasis is your bedroom, for example, or the corner of a room, or your favorite seat, or whatever it is, right? Imagine you're having to attend a long-winded sort of like traditional Western family Christmas somewhere, starting at maybe 11 o'clock or whatever. And then you've got all of that sort of like Christmassy stuff till about 3, and then a meal, and then more delays, and then people start drinking alcohol and talking about politics, and then it becomes the early evening, and so on and so forth. And you're in someone else's house. It's really difficult to kind of go, okay, sorry guys, and then just like fuck off somewhere else in their house and sit on their own. To be fair, that's what I've done for people when they've been here. Giving people space to just be wherever they want to be in the house. It's not like, oh, everyone has to be in this one room. And then when you can tell people that you're going to the bathroom, but then you have to come back and you have to sit down in the same space you were at before, and then continue socializing. Running to the bathroom all the time just makes people think you've got like diarrhea or a digestive issue. So it's kind of quite difficult. I think allowing people to eat a Christmas dinner on their own is fine. I think that's completely fine, right? I think we should normalize that. Letting people, hey, just if you want to take that up to like your room, or you want to, it's okay. Normalizing people opening presents away from other people is fine too, as well. Visiting relatives and having your own place as well, I think, is also a bit of an amazing thing. Not literally staying over at night. Smokers have a much better time of it, Lissa, hey? Smokers, like... I'm not advertising smoking, but smokers have got like an inbuilt kind of regulating routine that they can socially participate in throughout any social event. In fact, the more social the event, the more they can participate. And they can constantly fuck off outside, play on the phone, have a cigarette. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's not really available to anyone else. So I got my first job when I was at university. Actually, it was my second job. My first job was working in Tesco's. My second one was working for a software vendor. And I noticed that smokers would go and stand outside on the fire escape and have cigarette breaks. But these aren't like in my contract. There's no one. I don't believe anyone had cigarette breaks in their contract. And I went and stood outside with them with a cup of water once. And I was asked like by my boss, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm just having a breath of fresh air." And he said, "But you don't smoke." And I'm like, "Well, no, but I'm just..." And then I just sort of went back inside, defeated and a bit fawny. But it did make me think, like, okay, so if I smoked and I could go out and smoke, this is pre-vaping, I'd be able to just regularly stretch my legs, move about a bit, right? Rather than have to sit at a desk for 4 hours and then take an hour off and then do another 4. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird system. It's a weird system. The opening gifts. Double standard. It is a double standard. Yeah. Why do smokers get to go outside but not non-smokers? Oh, I think it's less of an issue now. I think people do, it's a bit more sort of encouraged. People can work in different ways. People can kind of stand. A job I had started vaping. I started vaping just because of preferential treatment. Wow. That's interesting. But you don't smoke cookie when we start. Yeah, I didn't have any witty comebacks. I was like 20 years old. I was like quite on my own, really. I'll bring you guys onto the stream here, look. My boss was a self-described asshole. He phoned me on Christmas Day and told me to come into the office. And that was the first time I actually said no. I wasn't obligated to in any way. He was just an asshole. He would just do stuff like that. But yeah, I remember the phone call. I'm like, I'm just about to have dinner. It'd be one of those kind of guys. It'd just constantly be pushing people as part of his... It's just a weird game. Strange game. Nibbling on cinnamon sticks is a way to disguise an unsanctioned break as a smoke break. Interesting. I've never seen anyone do that. But I think you'd probably be all right doing that, to be honest. I think in general, right, if you were to have, do you know what I mean, some sort of habit, I think vaping now has sort of taken that role for a lot of people. And these aren't healthy behaviors, by the way. I'm not advocating for this. This is not what's the word? This is not advice. Okay? That's the word I'm looking for. This is not advice. A Japanese marketing firm, Pialo Inc. made headlines in 2017 for giving non-smoking employees extra 6 days of paid vacation. Well, that's amazing. I think 6 days of paid vacation is less useful than the ability to just sort of get through your day. I don't know, is it? What would you prefer? Gaybeck, you don't like the blue background of the chat? Oh, just that bit of this tiny little sliver of blue. You could talk about other things that adults do without advocating it. Yeah. I'm trying to be specific that I'm not encouraging people to do it, even though there is an unofficial social accommodation available, and I'm not saying anyone should do it. Okay, I really am not. It's not a useful exchange, but you might choose to do it. The reason I put the chat on the screen for a bit is partly because I don't want people to think I'm talking to myself. just to say, hey, these are real people. Yeah, I don't have additional breaks and days off. Yeah. I mean, I'd like the time off, but then the flip side is I'd also like to not be utterly exhausted every day. It's a weird accommodation and addiction like that. Oh, parents. It's okay. So that's the other one. That's the other big one of Photo for Holland. Is having a child is also if you get up every 45 minutes to have an alcoholic drink, it's not fine. Yeah, and it is true. If you're a parent, there are more privileges there as well. Do you know what I mean? If you're a parent, you also have more sort of work privileges. How do you not be exhausted every day? Really, really good question. It's a combination of things, but it broadly is your environment and your obligations. Broadly speaking, that's what it is. And one of those things is, I mean, look, for an example, if you could tell people, hey, look, you do not get to go and make yourself a cup of tea when you want one. You do not get to go to the bathroom when you want one. You do not get to have a cigarette break or whatever when you want one or when you need one, right? When I say want, you know what I mean? That swelling up of anxiety and stress that gets relieved for those addicted to nicotine. Okay, I get that, right? But could you imagine saying, no, you can't have those things? Okay. Someone existing in that world is going to have a much harder time than someone existing in a world where they can get up and have a little cigarette break and get back to it. It's really quite simple, right? I'm not saying it's a simple answer, simple solution, but it's all about accommodating the environment in lots and lots and lots of a million different tiny ways. Love your content, by the way. I got diagnosed a year and a half ago after 2 years of this deep dive. Going from I'm not autistic, autism is whatever stereotype I thought it was to lol. Yeah. The signs are on the wall. Your content's great, help figure things out. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't feel bad in any way. I was in the same place. I also had some very strange ideas about what autism is. By the way, an interesting thought. My mind map video that people really liked contains a few. It's quite ableist. It's quite. It contains a lot of stereotypes about autism, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm trying to map my experiences to not just autistic diagnostic criteria, but what I thought autism was. It's a minefield, actually. It's why I went for a formal diagnosis. One of the reasons. I just wanted to speak to a professional that was professional in doing that. Just doing that one specific thing. I'm like, fuck, I need help. Should be to fake smoking with a vape. Yeah, for sure. And I think it's a really good, vaping is a really good analogy. A really good analogy for just, I say workplace accommodations, but you know, any sort of social accommodation, because people really accept it. People understand that people need their cigarette breaks, right? People like that is like so ingrained in culture. Like we totally understand that's necessary. You see it in movies, you see it on TV shows, you see it everywhere, you see it in real life, you see it if you're in town, if you go to a city, you should go anywhere, like anywhere there's humans, you'll see it. And meanwhile, kids with ear defenders is considered to be weird. Saw a video yesterday about the crossover of pain and ADHD. Yeah, we'll do a 2-minute break shortly, very momentarily. Wish I could remember the creator. Interesting. Pain and autism is interesting from the perspective of, well, not just interoceptive awareness, as in, you know, rate your pain on a number from like 1 to 5, and it's like, I don't fucking know. You know, ow. I don't know. But there's also, I don't know, more common than people seem to think, are the paradoxical reactions. I also explained to someone who gets really angry when they're not smoking that to me life was like them not having smoked for about 30 minutes, but all the time. Yeah. 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 I only want to like footnote that with like a few asterisks of saying like, I'm not encouraging smoking. It's a really useful analogy, but only because like, yeah, fair enough. Fair point. Fresh air is good for mental health and very short break. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why more people don't work outdoors, to be honest. Like, if it's like office work, admin work, I think a lot of people should do it outdoors. My English not good enough to talk. I was diagnosed a few months ago and I'm learning to watch new content. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've just seen Quinn mentioned. Quinn, I can recommend a few creators to you. Thank you so much. If you like my content, your YouTube tells me if you like my content, you'll probably like Meg's over on I'm Autistic Now What. You'll probably also like Autistomatic, which is Quinn. You'll probably quite like, actually then it goes into all the other creators. You'll probably like Jen, Neurodivergent. There's all kind of different people with different experiences, different backgrounds. Leaving for the annual birthday dinner at Mum in the next few hours. It's always loud and crowded and miserable. Smacky do. Understand. You got this. Do you smoke? Do you? I'm so sorry. Computer won't work well in -5 and snow. Hey, fair enough, Ashley. Okay, maybe this doesn't apply to Canada. Before my work breaks, I realise how tired I am and I don't want to continue. Yeah, fair enough. The hidden 20%, ADHD chatter. Cool. I've heard of the hidden 20%. I haven't heard of ADHD chatter. But it started raining, bring this to cover the foot coffee. Yeah. Any meetings, right? If you can do them while walking, it really helps. I know it's not practicable for everyone. Why stop encouraging smoking? I'm just saying. Yeah. Right. Smoking, drugs, etc. Blah. Bad for you, okay? Bad. Do not recommend. Dana Anderson. Yeah, I can. Dana Anderson. I can vouch for Dana. Dana makes some great content, lots of lived experience stuff. She talks about family. She has a lovely cat. Yeah, everyone's different and comes with, from different backgrounds, and I have nothing negative to say. Dana's great. Give me 2 minutes to refill my tea and stroke some cats and see where Hydra and Saber have gone to. Right. 2 minutes. Should we do this one? Should we watch this one again? This thing. Yeah.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden. golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Hello. I got a peanut butter sandwich. No jam. Tell your cats not to smoke, people. Is that a euphemism? I've forgive me. I like Chris and but Autocate. Cool, yeah. Yeah, that content is super well produced. It took me way too long to realise that Rich and Sia were the same person. Yeah, to be fair, like father, like son. They are very similar. They are very similar. This is the wrong peanut butter. It's like super crunchy. Would love to see an Autistic AF and How to ADHD mashup collab. Jessica's lovely. I don't watch How to ADHD. I've seen a couple of their videos. No issue. I know it sounds like I'm about to say but. I know I criticize a lot on my channel. It sounds probably wrong, isn't it? Because I've got a science debunking video playlist. I've got like my political playlist. I guess it's what I get my teeth into a lot. You're going to enjoy the next video, by the way. Let me tell you how much you're going to enjoy it. I predict that 100 people will unsubscribe when they see the video. That's how I know it's going to be good. I'd put almond butter. I've never... Peanuts are just weird beans. Yeah, peanuts are a legume. I've never really thought of them that way, but they are, aren't they? I've never tried an almond butter. Maybe I will try one someday. I felt like that was like eating a handful of peanuts. It was too crunchy. It needs to be not crunchy. It can be mildly crunchy. Crunchy PB gives you a way to have even spread using the chunks of spaces off the toast. I think I know where you're going with that. I went unsub Mike. I'm a ride or die autistic person. Oh, Jansen, I know you're going to be hanging around. In fact, you're going to like the video. Fleet, not the first time you predicted people will unsubscribe. Also, Fleet, probably not the first time I'm going to be wrong. Because, look, can I be frank? Just for a second, okay? I'm not Mike anymore, I'm Frank, okay? I'm just going to be clear and straightforward. And that is to say that I've been on YouTube now for a couple of years. YouTube is now predominant Autism content is the predominant thing I do with my time right now, although I'd still do software development, but hopefully not for too much longer. Maybe another 6 months of software engineering. Maybe. We'll see how things go, but it's looking like that's gone and I'm doing this. Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Amazing. I've got a pretty good idea about how YouTube works now. A pretty good idea about what does and doesn't work. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is I've got so many points to make, but none of them are that relatable. People are going to, like, you can't do anything in life, in my opinion. You can't, in order to do anything consistently, you have to kind of enjoy it. It has to be kind of, YouTube really wants you to be like a consistent provider for the machine, so Google can sell ads. Pattern recognition, yeah, Redgen, yeah, 100% pattern recognition, but also very much validated by the experience of everyone that's ever made content on YouTube, pretty much. Which is that you have to be consistent, you have to make stuff, blah, blah, blah. When I was doing stuff every Sunday, everyone loved it. But then the flip side is that I can't just do the stuff that YouTube wants me to do, because otherwise I'll burn out. So it has to be sometimes a bit different. So it's not going to be crazy different. It's all autism content. Okay, let's not talk about it. It'll be a surprise. But I can't continue doing stuff like that. Frank AF. Why did Frank AF get moderated? I don't know. I just saw it on my phone. Another one's been moderated. What's going on? It was Jansen. Oh, the channel is autistic AF equals autistic as Frank. Yeah, exactly. Why was that? It's not moderated because of rules I've got. It's YouTube. The only thing I've elected to do is disable URLs. So you can't post URLs. As you've seen with Twitch, particularly the Twitch bot, there's a lot of like URL spam. Ugh. I can't do hosting at my house right now. Executive function has been terrible at keeping house clean. Yeah, I get it. There's a book called How to Keep House While Drowning, and it's literally the next one in the Tea and Tells playlist. If I look behind my video light, I can see a load of Tea and Tells books. The new face of Talk to Frank. And what's the new face of Talk to Frank encouraging people to do? Take up smoking. YouTube is censoring. Yeah, Ashley, yeah. YouTube gets a bit funny about the words autism, autistic AF. It gets a little bit weird about it. I don't know why. I'm going to guess it's just that autism, autistic get used almost in the same breath as a lot of slurs. It's unfortunate, but it's true. There's another one. I can see them on my phone. I can't see them here. YouTube would never... Asterisk, 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 exclamation mark from Schweikler. I have just pressed show. There's literally nothing otherwise. I was just thinking about how... Love a drowning books. Looking forward to that season. Yeah, actually, that's that particular video I have been drowning making, ironically. So I was just thinking about how YouTube wants you to basically be a full-time employee, and they use the algorithm to basically make sure you behave, or they immediately take away your money. Yes, that's true. But fortunately, Patreon. That's it. Yeah. You can't. Yeah, if you were trying to be a full-time creator on YouTube, yeah, good luck. It's practically impossible. YouTube's behavior is really bad towards people making videos that people want to watch. Yeah. The my last video You guys don't want to hear me whinge about YouTube, but my last video on it was the documentary on ABA, right? That one. That wasn't my last video, but that video. That had all of the advertising held for like 2 weeks due to a copyright claim that took me about 20, 30 emails back and forth with the copyright holder to go, I have a license. Everything is licensed. Everything is fine. What's the issue? Before it was released. And then they hold on to all the ad revenue for like 6 to 8 weeks. So it's really messy. Does that make sense? It's like imagine that in any other job. Imagine being like a barista in Starbucks or something, or in a coffee shop, and then somebody comes up and goes, I don't like the beans you're using, and then all of a sudden your salary doesn't get paid that month while it's being disputed. It's like that's how YouTube works. It's not good, and it doesn't encourage people to speak clearly and freely. And I'm too old and ugly to just do weird influency content. Sorry, you're not going to get that here. I promise you. It sounds silly, but it's true. I'm reading the chat, by the way. This is my chat reading face. For the record, this is not my turn me into a meme face. I just thought I'd let you know, okay? It's not... I was a bit surprised when I was doing the meme reaction video and I was scrolling through. I was scrolling through the memes chosen by the community and then voted on... I did invoice Balessa. I did invoice Balessa. I have communicated with Balessa and they're really lovely. In fact, they replied in like 2 minutes, by the way. I did invoice Balessa. They replied in about 2 minutes. And they were like, it's so lovely working with you, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, it was all great. Yeah. Okay, everything's gone black again. Everything's off. What's going on? Test. Did that work? I'm seeing happy signs on the screen. I know. Right. I'm scrolling the memes. Thank you, everybody. It took me about 6 months to invoice them. I'm sorry, everyone. Consequently, it does mean that we have a couple of weeks to pick a charity. We should get onto that. Okay. I'm surprised I'm existing as an adult, honestly. I'm surprised I'm adulting at all. Right. So I'm scrolling. Any shame around children's books could be... Oh, wow. Oh, what about Bluey? Bluey's amazing. I was really surprised how good Bluey was. Bluey's really good. Really well written. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I'm scrolling the memes. There's another one that's been caught. It was Chloe with an F. That was it. Why would YouTube catch that? Why would YouTube... What is it? This? Okay. I'm scrolling the memes, okay? On video. And there's a picture of me. And I'm like, where the hell's that come from? Do you know what? It confused me so much. I didn't even register the jumper, the sweater, because then I'd be like, oh, it must have been that video or that stream or whatever. I'm like, what the hell? That was so funny. So thank you for that, community. Thanks for not only sharing it into feral memes, but also clicking the star and like voting on it. So it ended up being on the shortlist, so I'm scrolling. They see me scrolling memes. I was just scrolling the memes and it's just like, what the hell is that? I had to edit myself because I think I said, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I can't say that on a camera. I can't say that on a memes video. So you only got my second reaction as opposed to the first one. I know I should probably be sticking that stuff on Patreon. And now I have the Bluey theme in my head all day. The Bluey theme's fine enough. It's reasonably generic, I think. But the actual writing of each little episode, each little sort of, I don't know, what, 7 minutes or whatever, is done really well. The actual Bluey, Mike's King is world famous. I'm definitely not world famous. I'm not famous at all. I'm a teeny tiny YouTuber. But yeah, I'm just looking at the thing. What am I talking about? Bluey. Yeah, it's something to do with Bluey. I can't remember now. Gone. So this is how much I planned. It's like, this is why the stream is pretty low energy today. But like I say, I have got some stuff. Your Golden song turned up in my earworm radio shuffle this week. Amazing. Golden Things is great. In fact, actually, Coyote Daly's got some banging songs. I don't think we've picked a charity. Do you know what I think we'll do? Is I'll take the suggestions, and I'll condense them into a poll, and I'll put it on Patreon for the people who aren't on the Discord. For whatever reason, there are people that want to be on Patreon and, you know, access videos and recordings and notes and all that sort of stuff, but they don't access Discord. They should have a vote as well into the charity, like they really should do. So what we should do is we should pick up the charities we think are the best ones between us, and then I'll stick it up as a poll on Patreon, and then we'll just go with the one that gets picked. We'll shortlist it in the Discord. Does that seem fair? I'm just trying to include people that aren't, for whatever reason, because they can join it. They just don't. Some people don't join. I genuinely don't understand that, but yeah, some people don't. Bluey is sponsored by Blessed. No way. That is never going to happen. I think that's a sentence that's never been said before. Been reading a lot of YA. What's YA? What is YA? Oh yeah, Kylie Daly. Not that one. This one's great. Go for a mince pie, Chloe. Go for a mince pie. I've got pastry ready rolled, and I have mince pie filling. I think it's time. Young adult literature. Okay.
Come on, so turn the key and cooler on.
I've never heard of young adult literature. I think if I read something, I have actually been reading a book lately, by the way. I've been reading a brand new book that has not been published yet. And it's really, really good. And I don't think I can tell you about it just yet. Not that I've been asked not to. I've just been asked to read it. And it's a really good book. And I'm nearly done. And then I'll give them an endorsement, which sounds weird. Sounds really weird. But it's a book I can really get behind. It's excellent. Full of autism and allergies. Not a friend. No, the publisher contacted me. And it is an advanced review copy that hasn't come out yet. But it will do. No one I know. Actually, I don't know the author. But yeah, cool. I think it's a really cool book. I really like it. Actually, I legitimately really like it. It'd be awkward if I didn't, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, actually, can we just have a little conversation about this? Imagine somebody says, "Hey, can you like look at this or read this or whatever or listen to this," and then you're like, "I didn't like it, and this is why." But yeah, I suppose just talking about a young adult, I've never heard of young adult, although I think this book is written in that category, so it's not a children's book. But it's definitely aimed at young adults. And it's a really good book. I just don't want to spoil someone else's book launch. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Mike ruins people's book launches. Wouldn't be the first time. Let's have a quick. Hi Chinooka's message there is got. I'm pressing show on all of these messages because none of them should be hidden. Like, what's going on? I like a good moan about YouTube. That was hidden. Charlie's message saying the word weren't. Why is that? Autism from the inside is good too. Yeah. Paul, isn't it? Paul from Oz. Yeah, he puts out some cool videos. I haven't seen any of them in ages, but that's not an impress. That's not in any way any shade. Zero shade. Just I wish Mike had time to watch everything. I'll decline to give a review if you don't like the book. Wish them well. Ask about another review. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. That's really polite and kind. That's a filter that I have to kind of like load. I have to load that program. Not because I don't want to be polite and kind. It's just additional mental energy to do it. And I appreciate that makes me sound like an absolute princess, but it's just how it is. Nerf, meetings cancelled. Yeah, cool. What are people doing having meetings on the 23rd of December as well? Like in the Western world? Like, what's the point of that? No one's concentrating. Young adult books. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, young adult books is a new one to me. I've never. My brilliant son's response when he doesn't remember and he has so much RAM. Yeah, fair enough. Well, he should be writing it down, Anne Marie. Your brilliant son should be writing things to non-volatile storage. He should be. Do you know what I mean? It's true. He only has a certain amount of RAM, but that stuff gets flushed when he goes to sleep. He has to write things down. You know what I mean? So, this is not, I don't know how useful this is as a tip, but it's something I'll make a video about. I've got so much stuff I want to make content about, but I'll give you a tip. So on my watch, I have a button. It's just a red button, and the app is called Just Press Record. It's a fun app, but I wish it had a bit more features than that. But you just press the button and it records, and all it can do is save the file to iCloud, which is kind of pants, because if you could save it to Google Drive or Dropbox or whatever, you know what I mean? It could be more useful, FTP, but it's just you just press it and it just records and you press stop. That's it. It doesn't do anything more than that. Other recording apps are available. This one's called Just Press Record. After it's recorded, it goes to iCloud. I've then got a macOS shortcut, which basically copies that file from iCloud into Dropbox. And the reason I use Dropbox is because I can use a service called PipeDream to pick up the audio file from Dropbox. It picks up the file, and then it uses OpenAI's Whisper, I think it's called Whisper, to actually do a transcription of what I've said, or what's been said, or whatever. And then it runs a couple of prompts against it to just organize it and go summary of the note, and then it writes down a few extra points, and then PipeDream can then write it into my Notion. So I use Notion for a lot of organization, but yeah, this basically means I can press a button, waffle a bit, and then it will go into Notion, and it'll be saved in there, and it will save it with like to-do points and all this stuff too. That's how I move things from like short-term into longer-term storage. So if I come up with a video idea, I just do that, and then I say, hey, I've got an idea about a video, and it's to do with this, that, and the other. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to talk about this. And then when I'm done, I just press stop, and it's written it into my inbox, and then I can go pick it up from my Notion later. I can pick up my Notion on my phone. But it does require my MacBook to be online, because as soon as my Mac is on, is open, as soon as my Mac starts up, it checks iCloud to see if there's any new files, and it moves them over to Dropbox. And Palantir owns all that stuff. Yeah. Hey, look, privacy. Yeah. I wouldn't qualify this as a private system. It is literally just, yeah, it's going through quite a few steps. Pipedream, look, they have a privacy policy, but realistically it's worth the paper it's written on. No shade, but just thinking it through. Until it hits Notion, it's very difficult to say, okay, this is sensible. Even Notion is hosted somewhere else. So. But yeah. The cost is very cheap as well. It, you know, like literally $1 will last me like all year. Maybe a couple of dollars. I could make a video on it, I suppose. I've got a lot of automation like that. I try and automate stuff as much as I can, just to save me time. The only thing that isn't automated very well, which was at one point, are these live streams. These live streams are very manual. But I used to have everything automated. I used to just press one button and then boom. I have so many macros fire off to start the stream. The problem with that is the cat started a stream once. The cat's also ended multiple streams. So yeah, it's not amazingly workable when you automate things too much. It becomes a vulnerability in a weird way. Even the automated cat feeder. So I had the super cat feeder. So when a super chat comes in, it would automatically dispense cat treats. I still have all of the hardware. It's just unplugged right now. In fact, we went manual. We did Catmageddon after that. Anna? Is the ferret here? You want to see the ferret? I'm gonna see if I can find the ferret. In the meantime, I'll put this on. So we have an Anna, and we have the mama. This is the mum. Okay. She's annoyed because Ferret is here. That grumble is because of Ferret. It's because of Ferret. She doesn't like Ferret very much at the minute for some reason. Okay. This down here where it says Mike is the ferret. The ferret is wild. Okay, here we go. Ferret. side. Just the front. Okay, here we go. Ferret. Ferret! Not this mouse. This mouse is not for ferret. Okay. Where are you going? Ferret! Ferret! Let go! No! Ferret! There's a ferret! Ferret. Anna the Ferretus. There you go. Anyway, yeah, so Ferret came in on her own. She was like, I need to see what's going on. Lick, 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 lick. Okay, all clean. Let's continue. I give that toy a week tops. Yeah. Let's see if it survives the next few days. Don't forget the ducks. Yeah, exactly. The ducks have got something nice for Christmas too. Everyone's got something. And you know, I just said that and realised the fish tank doesn't have anything special for Christmas. Okay, ferret's gone. No. She's taking it with her. She's taking it with her. Okay, here we go. Hello. Where are we at? How are we do? Oh, Game of Thrones. Oh, has anyone watched the new Game of Thrones? I have not. Remember to like the video. Matsukasi. That got blocked. Why? She's a stretch limo cat. Why did that get hidden? What's going on? Oh, is this stuff not being hidden? Is it all like, you should think about hiding? I don't know, it just says show hide for me, but it's all like blurred, it's all grayed out. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? YouTube's getting weird today. What's going on? What you doing? It's alright, the fish won't remember it's Christmas. That familiar hyperfixated look we share with cats. Fair enough. 45 minutes until I'm off work for Christmas. Amazing. Oh, Juju, just the usual. Some cats, some autism, and some... Oh, Saber's out. Saber. Come on. It's Sabes. Look. It's Sabes. It's Sabes. Why are you looking at me like that? What's going on? Why's your tail wet? He's cold. Just warming him up. What's going on, Sabes? Listening here while I make peanut butter balls. Amazing! I've just had peanut butter sandwich. That's Jude Kingston. Welcome. Boys, say hi, Uncle Saber. Hey, Saber. He's not listening. He's not listening. He's not paying attention. You'd sooner get Ferret to pay attention. Actually, Hydra pays attention. Hydra is quite thoughtful and distinctive. Actually, so is Sabes, but right now he's a little bit stimmed. Sorry. Can you see in the corner of the screen? What are you doing? Sabes! Ow, I just hit myself in the face with it. Someone scheduled software training for me at work at the end of the day while the rest of my co-workers are going home early. What? Can you reschedule it? Just reschedule it for another time, like the 3rd of January or something. A 2B PB&Js? It's a vegan what's a tamale? In Ohio, America, they make peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate called Buckeyes that are fire. Amazing. Ferret. Ferret is attached by all 4 of her feet. All 4. Look at how bendy this is. This is going to snap. This is literally going to snap in half. Oh! Okay. This toy is not going to survive very long. Look, can you see how bent this is? Like, the ferret is attached to it with her teeth and all of her claws. The entire thing. It's like it's cemented into the ground. It's got a ferret on the end. Her eyes are as big as her head, by the way. Got me a marlin. Will it survive the stream? Possibly. Hydra is currently cuddling one of Maisie's squeaky toys. No, it's it's not going to survive the stream. Okay, let's try and ferret. Okay, it's broken. We had a toy the same, lasted our boys 3 days. Oh right, okay, so one ferret is equal to the destructive power of 2 bigger siblings. Right now, I'm back to Mike. It's literally climbing it. I don't know. She's a lovely cat. She's a great girl, but she is a wild child, and she doesn't take treats nicely. Yeah, the stick is broken. Look. Ferret. I'm just giving it to her. She's just chewing it to pieces now. I think it lasted about, what, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Hydra is just watching, by the way. Hydra is over there. I'll show you. I'll take a picture and show you. Okay. She looks a bit moody, but that's Hydra. You see? There you go. Oh, it's too light. Let me turn the brightness down. You go. There you are. See, she's just holding on to... Okay, never mind. She's just holding on to a microfiber squishy toy that belongs to Maisie. Most cat toys are mostly cheaper than the ones no long enough to make my own mostly. Make your own, amazing. Doodle pulls toys really hard, runs off with them and looks annoyed because I'm not throwing them for her. Yep. Oh, that's Gibson again. Hydra. Psst, psst. Hey, hi Snooker. Look. Oh no, so you got one eye. That's your wish and what thing. That's what Hydra was holding. That's what Hydra was holding. It looks like your wish and mop show. R2 love a stick or a ball. Yeah, they're half dog. I don't know where the other eye has gone. Make for man a review. I'm going to encourage the use of doesn't treats nicely. Yep. Can't beat a table tennis ball. Oh, a table tennis ball. That's a great idea. Table tennis ball is wonderful. Does Cleo like a table tennis ball as well, Wendy? Or is it a ping pong ball? Yeah. I've got like... So, these are toys that have not yet been distributed. These are brand new toys. We have a squishy ball. Squish, squish. We have a jingly ball. Oh, peacock feather. Another jingly ball. Another jingly ball. There are probably more. Mike Wazowski. Who's Wazowski? Yes, Cleo does. The balls are pretty indestructible. That's a great idea. Ping pong balls are fun. They love them, and the same rubber size rubber balls. Yeah. So, well, this one's rubber, but it's not that rubbery. This one is just foam. Hydra. Okay, we'll save it for Christmas Day. Oh, peacock feathers are ultimate, I have to say. Peacock feathers just drive them nuts. Plus Chanel stems twisted around your finger to the shape of a spring are my guy's favourites. I get it, nice. Used to buy most of these cat toys for our pet rats. Used to tear apart the feathery sticks. Nice. Ping pong is such a lovely word phrase. It kind of is, isn't it? Well, it's onomatopoeic, right? It sounds like it. Like, what have you got? It sounds like it is. Are these cat toys or human stim toys? Oh, they kind of combo. This one, I think, is up there as human stim toy. Hydra. You coming? Julian didn't want it. You want? Oh, ferret. Are they? Catastrophe in the making. Hydra. Ferret. Sabes. Have you had any cat decoration mishaps this holiday, Mike? Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you tomorrow. / Christmas Day. My cats have that fish toy, they like it. My cats are not... Oh, they're not... Hang on. Let's try Sabes. Sabes. I thought it was... Oh yeah, there we go. Summoned him with the crunchy fabric. Fishy. I think he wants to eat treats. Basically, that's what this is about. He's like, is that food? No. No, next thing. Hydra? Hydra's not. She's so unimpressed, that girl. Come here. Yeah, it's not Christmas today. Our family's joining for Christmas tonight. We're doing practice Christmas. Oh, that's an interesting phrase. You don't practice Christmas. Sabes? Do you guys ever do that? Sabes. Look, up here. Sabes. Sabes. Oi. Don't lick your butt. I don't want to touch your face. Don't lick your butt on screen. It's rude. He's having a shower. Let's give him some privacy. So have a shower in front of me, right there. He's having a shower right there. Ugh. Not that I don't want you to have a clean butt, but... Really? Is it this bit here? What's the tail? Hydra acts as if she's seen it all. Yep, she has. Hydra is... the Hydra. Don't ew me. Don't... Why? What? 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 She's a girly girly. Yeah. Hydra would never do such a thing. She's so pretty. 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 She's so floofy. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so floofy. Sorry, everyone. She's so pretty. And so floofy. What? She's so pretty. What do you want? What are we looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, I see. There's nothing there. You want to sing? You want to sing a song? Good song. Good song. What do you think about Christmas, Hydra? Do you like Christmas? Do you want catnip? You want catnip? Hydra, baby? I don't know what we're looking at. What are we looking at? She's like an owl. She's like a grumpy owl. Oh, don't swear at her. It's rude. Hydra is just swearing at Anna. I can kind of understand why. So when Anna was little, she was absolutely, tiny, undernourished, really. And Anna is very demanding. And I can imagine that she's, she's kind of annoyed with her. Get away. Get your food. Just go to the kitchen and get something to eat. They do cuddle up together, so it's not that, you know, Anna is put off by her mum being rude. Psst, psst. You. Kids in the garden. Is Anna fully grown now? Alright. Alright. Come on in. She's running away. Oh, you're so clever. Okay, she's literally slinked through the desk and out. Anna does not consent to being shown disgust on the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think she is fully grown. I think she's probably still got a little way to go. I mean, technically she's, you know, 18 months old, so so she still does have some time to grow, but she is little. In fact, if you look at Hydra, even look at Anna and Saber next to each other, Anna is tiny, but she's long now. She's grown by becoming longer. Yeah, travel safely, Ashley. I have only a tiny bit of experience of surviving Canadian winter, and it is tricky. Has everyone noticed that woodshed theory is back? I saw a video from Claire a couple of days ago. It's pretty good to see. Yeah, it was good to see her upload an autism piece video. Yeah, it was good. It was good to see her again. She's been away for a while. I fancy maintaining my tradition of panic crafting tomorrow night. I'm going to do the same as you. Maybe we do it together. Actually, that might not work. In case we have a family watching my stream. But yeah, we could rap together. Ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos occasionally a week. So click a like and a share about your good friend Mike. That's how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, rapping, all this stuff. Right, okay. So again, little mild promo. You have a little feather on your end of your tail. This is very Christmassy. Where did you get it from, Sibs? There are more streams happening over the next few days. So please check that back onto the channel, click the live page. I will schedule them very soon. The thumbnails and the titles, I guess, kind of ready to go. I just have to kind of do the times. We should do surprise live stream invites tomorrow. Do some spamming. Yeah, so there will be some streams. Tomorrow is a tricky one, but it might be around this time tomorrow. Maybe in about 24 hours, there may well be a stream. There is likely to be a stream. Christmas Day, there will be streamage as well. And it will fit your time zone. It'll be at, you know, not so random times, but unusual times. They will be available as VODs. They will be slightly more planned than today's video is. There is even going to be a little YouTube video as well. There is a lot of content coming out. All of this, by the way, will be announced first on the Discord. You will know because it will be on the Discord. And that's where we should probably go and do some after party-age and some games. I think that's probably a sensible thing to do. Can I help you, Julian? Julian is here. Good boy, Julian. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's very distinguished. Saber is now cleaning his tail. I'll hold it for you. There. Do any of you ever do this? Oh, you can't see on the camera. There you go, if I move him this way. Do you ever hold... Do you ever do that? Does anyone ever do this? Like, especially... He is like... He has physical disabilities, so I'm helping him with his tail. Wash a bit more. You missed a bit. So, there will be streams on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Patmos Revelator, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, getting the you know, the schedule in place is proving to be a bit challenging, but yeah, we'll get there in the end. I'm helping. Like, saves won't allow me to do this. I'm only allowed to do this because I'm helping him. Because he can't... Do you know what I mean? Here you go. You finish the rest of it yourself. See? He's very diligent. All clean. There you go. All clean. That's how they manage. Okay? So yeah, so I will see you all in the after party, which we will go to kind of now-ish. Should we say like in about 7 minutes? 7, 5 plus 2. Five plus 2, 7 minutes. This software is being a bit wonky at the minute. Here we go. This is what I'm after. I'll see you there.